All right, the Ocala Real Estate Channel, and I've got lots of news today, lots of things to talk about in the Ocala, Florida real estate market. A lot of things have occurred. You know, if you, I'm going to start with this. Let's look at the stats. Let's look at the numbers. So I think the numbers are going to tell everything that you need to know about what happened the last couple of years, but also what we're likely seeing moving forward into 2025. That's going to be a real indicator. So let's take a look at that. If you look at the numbers, 802 properties closed in 2024, December, and that was a solid. That's actually, well, let's say about the fourth highest we've seen in the last 10 years. If you look at the rest of the months, 733 in November, which is like third, look like second or third, actually second most in history, 772, looks like about fourth. So that's pretty much, you know, when you're looking at the last 5 years, you know, 2024 was pretty much the lowest out of the last 5 years, but very much in line or a little bit better than what we saw back in 2019 and 2018 for sure. So that tells you that demand is okay. It's not the best demand we've ever seen, but definitely we're seeing some demand, good demand, not excellent, not bad, but good demand. But we're also, the other factor we need to look at is inventory, because this is the other thing that tells us how, you know, what's really going on in the marketplace. So let's do this, and obviously I do this live, so you can actually, you know, you can actually see, you know, what I do, and to show you it's not like made up numbers. So if we start looking at, you know, the active numbers, let's take a look at that. I'm going to do the research now. By the way, if you have questions about the Ocala real estate market, we're located on Silver Springs Boulevard and been here since, I've been serving this market, lived in this market since 1995, been licensed since 2000, and of course in this office actually 2004, so it's been 20 years, just over 20 years in the Ocala market. So let's take a look at the active properties right now, and right now we're looking at 4,132 properties is what we're seeing active in Marion County, which obviously includes Ocala and surrounding areas, including Denellen and Bellevue and places like that for sure. Let's see. So if we're looking at, let's see, looking at 4432, we have 3385. So I'm gonna show this. I'm gonna put this on the screen. Look at this. This is a banner that we did some time ago, right? 3385. We saw in, let's see, MLS inventory. Let's see, market report. Yes. So Marion County, looking at that, looking at 3385. But let's and that was I think probably about 6 months ago. So market has slowed down a bit. I think third quarter of 2024 really slowed the market down a lot. But if we look at, you know, the number of properties that are currently available, we're looking at 4131 right now, active Marion County. So I'm going to do a search. We're going to take a look at, and I'll do a share screen in a minute, so bear with me. But if we look at the last 10 years and we start looking at, we're going to look at, let's see, we're just sales number up we just looked at. So let's look at active listings by month. That'll tell us another story as well. So I'm going to get to, let's see. Let me start again. Let me start all over again for you guys. So we're going to go to MLS. And by the way, if you have questions about the market, let me know, 352-572-3796. So we're looking at Marion County and 4133, like I said. which is certainly not the most. We saw the most amount of properties on the market back in 2008 through 2010. Months of inventory would be a good thing to look at. Let's generate that. That's going to tell us the pace of the market, like data here. So, giving you an idea of the pace of the market, like coming, 2015, like 12, 10, 8, 7 months of inventory, meaning it would take that many months, whatever you're seeing on the screen here. That's how many months it would take to actually sell everything if no new homes came on the market, meaning demand versus what's on the market. Of course, in 2021, months of inventory went down to 2 months of inventory, and actually that might be a little bit high because 2021 was actually bananas. But 3 months, 5 months, 4 months, 2022 market shifts because of interest rates. Then 2023, kind of a cooler market, and then 2024 more of the same. Got a little bit better over the summer in 2024, but then slowed down again third quarter of 2024, and we're pretty much seeing 6 months supply of homes, which basically says, what does that mean? We are looking at a buyer's market, but we're also very similar to what it was in 2019. Look at this number here. Still a better market than 2015 through 2019, right? Better market, but certainly not as good as 2021, all of 2021 and part of 2022, right? Let's take a look at, let's get back into, let's look at active listings. Okay, that tells you the indication. So we're approaching, not quite in the realm, right? 4,500 is the basic average in December. We've gone down a little bit in January, but mostly what we're seeing is 5,100, 5,300 in 2015. We're seeing the highest levels that we've seen. If we go back 4,500, last time we saw that was, guess what, 2019. Lots of similarities, right? And I think that's where we are. We're very much right at this point here, very close to these numbers here, 2016 through 2019. So overall, what does that mean for the marketplace, right? What does that mean for the marketplace? Basically, what that means for the marketplace is that we're seeing some demand, but it's kind of an average marketplace. There's enough inventory for buyers to look. In fact, enough inventory for people to make an offer and get a pretty good deal. On the seller side, you have to be really tight with your pricing and how it looks, and making sure that your house smells good, looks good, that type of thing. Make sure your house is in order. Get a professional real estate agent that's going to give you good advice and maybe get a couple of different opinions. But understand that you need to be well priced, good condition. That's always the case. But now we've got more inventory. There's more competition. So watch that really carefully, right? Is it a good time to buy? I think it's a pretty good time to buy because there's a lot of listings out there. We're definitely a better time to buy, even though the interest rates are higher than what they were a couple of years back. I think it's a better time because you can get a little bit better deal, right, on price. So good time to sell? Well, it's not the best time to sell for sure. It's probably somewhere in the middle. But the good news is still prices have gone up over the last several years in Ocala. And it's, I think just like anything else, it's probably a very average time to buy and sell, period. Average. Now, is there going to be a better time? Yes. Is it going to be a worse time? Yes. When is it? Nobody knows. And these things have a tendency to take several years of time to get through and actually get to a better place or a worse place. So if you have to buy, go ahead and buy. If you have to sell, go ahead and sell. If you don't, then look at all of your options for sure. Okay. All right. Glenn Stein, Realty Executives here, broker owner. Hope everybody has a great day.